Look closely at your hands right now. If you are reading this past midnight with burning eyes, you are currently being held hostage. You know exactly how painful tomorrow morning is going to be, yet your thumbs completely refuse to stop scrolling down this exact screen. This isn't ordinary laziness or simple sleep trouble, your mind has locked you inside a dangerous psychological rebellion. In psychology, this self-destructive pattern is called revenge bedtime procrastination, and the word revenge is entirely literal. But who exactly are you taking revenge against? The chilling answer has nothing to do with entertainment, and everything to do with a loss of control. There is a silent, subconscious warfare driving this behavior, and if you don't discover how to disarm the mental trigger, you are letting your own mind quietly destroy your physical health, immunity, and focus, day after agonizing day. To understand this nightly sabotage, we first have to uncover the modern corporate trap of temporal ownership. From 9 to 5, your time does not belong to you. You are executing orders for your boss, replying to clients, or handling stressful chores. Your brain operates under high-stress micromanagement, suppressing your personal desires just to survive the grueling day. Because you have zero freedom during the daytime, your subconscious mind experiences a severe psychological deficiency. The exact second you return home and the world goes quiet, your brain realizes this is the only time you are truly the ruler of your life. Your primitive ego desperately craves autonomy, so it declares a silent war against the upcoming tomorrow. By refusing to go to sleep, you are desperately trying to stretch out the only hours where you feel completely free. It is a desperate, toxic act of retaliation against the daily system that steals your daylight. You are essentially saying, I will sacrifice my physical well-being tonight, just to reclaim my personal freedom. But here is the brutal irony of this invisible prison: the premium tech platforms know exactly how to exploit your rebellion. Silicon Valley algorithms are explicitly engineered to capture your brain precisely when your daytime willpower is completely dead. They track your exhaustion metrics and feed you infinite hyper-targeted content loops right when you are most emotionally vulnerable. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes of scrolling, then I will close my eyes and go to sleep. But those 5 minutes rapidly mutate into 2 agonizing hours of cheap, synthetic entertainment. Your brain is desperately looking for high-grade emotional fulfillment, but it is receiving empty, hollow dopamine crumbs instead. You are essentially running an aggressive engine with zero oil, completely burning out your mental circuits before the new day even starts. You finally crash at 4 a.m., waking up 3 hours later feeling completely paralyzed, groggy, and physically weak. This toxic pattern creates a chronic, highly destructive feedback loop that gets worse with every single passing week. Because you slept poorly, your focus during the next day is entirely shattered, making your ordinary work tasks feel twice as stressful. You drop more emotional energy trying to stay alert, which means you feel even more drained by the time the evening rolls around. Your internal general looks at the exhausting day and screams, "We spent another 12 hours losing our freedom. We demand retaliation tonight." So you lay in bed, grab the glowing device, and repeat the exact same self-destructive loop all over again. You become an absolute prisoner to your own revenge strategy, trapped in a cycle of constant exhaustion and low control. Behavioral trials confirm that chronic bedtime procrastination completely warps your prefrontal cortex, shattering your baseline willpower. You stay paralyzed in the dark, watching your biological health collapse, simply because your mind refuses to let tomorrow win. As the days bleed into months, your brain begins accumulating what medical labs call an irreversible sleep debt. Your brain cells are physically unable to clean out toxic waste products, leading to brain fog that blankets your entire personality. You find yourself completely forgetting basic details at work, losing your creative spark, and snapping angrily at people you genuinely care about. Your subconscious mind tries to fix this daytime irritability by demanding even more synthetic comfort when midnight strikes. You become caught inside a secondary invisible cage where the daytime is a nightmare, and the night is a toxic survival bunker. You are essentially running an expensive psychological overdraft script, trading away your actual future for 5 minutes of fake freedom. But your body cannot keep up with this continuous chemical warfare. Eventually, your physical engine completely hits the wall. If you don't step out of this system tonight, you will remain an absolute spectator to your own life's gradual decline. So, how do we enforce a permanent ceasefire in this nightly rebellion? How do we break the vicious cycle of revenge? The ultimate revelation requires a paradigm shift. You cannot fix your bedtime routine until you radically fix your daytime freedom. Your brain is bedtime procrastinating because it is emotionally starving during the daylight hours. It is desperate for autonomy. The next time you find yourself stuck at 2 a.m., do not try to violently fight your craving for free time. Instead, carve out a non-negotiable 20-minute autonomy block during your actual daytime routine, completely separate from work. Go for a walk without your phone, listen to music, or engage in a hobby before the evening even sets in. By feeding your subconscious mind genuine daytime autonomy, the urgent need for nightly retaliation completely melts away. Drop the glowing weapon in your hands. Reclaim your daytime life. Keep breathing. The world needs your mind at peace. That's it for tonight. Take care, bye-bye, and see you soon.